Welcome everybody to the miniature machining workshop. As you can see, I've got a sewing machine on the bench here, and on the foreground you can see the electric motor that I've carefully taken apart. The reason I've done that is because the shaft of a motor was turning quite hard, so I suspected that that was a bearing problem, which indeed it is. This motor has some of these so-called self-lubricating bushes here. So in other words, it doesn't have ball bearings. It's like a type of bush which the shaft goes into. And very similar, like actually with some of the fan motors, one has these bushes tend to dry out over a period of time. And the way one can improve that is by taking things apart. I then took a little bit of steel wool and just cleaned the shaft nicely. While I was at that, I also cleaned the commutator here very carefully, because there are very fine wires which one can damage, so careful with that. And then I took a little cloth and just cleaned out the bearings nicely. And what I'm going to do next is to oil the bearings and the shaft, and then carefully put everything back together. There's two other topics that I also need to address with the machine. The one is the original wood underside has gone completely rotten. It was made out of chipboard, and that's fallen so much apart that I'm going to have to discard it. The other thing is that at the bottom, I'll just show you, this bobbin case is held in by two fingers here, and the one has a crack in it. Yeah, it's just cracked, and it actually subsequently broke. I've now just gone and temporarily glued it on there with super glue, but that's not going to do the trick. I'm going to have to either manufacture a whole new part, or otherwise manufacture a little brace and with epoxy glue it all nicely together. But yeah, hopefully I can show you that in another part of the playlist that I'll be making about this machine. Thank you for watching.